Describing a trait as dominant does not mean it is most common. It means that it is expressed over the recessive trait most often. Let's put this into perspective. What makes you, you, are your traits and characteristics, such as your eye color, for example. Your body is made up of a series of DNA sequences, aka your genes, that either code for dominant or recessive alleles. This can result in carrying either dominant homozygous genes or recessive homozygous genes, meaning that you receive the same trait or allele from both parents. When you have both dominant and recessive alleles, it is considered heterozygous. One common example of allele dominance is eye color. Here we are showing you a Punnett square that can help us calculate the couple's chance of having blue or brown-eyed babies. The mother is heterozygous with brown eyes, and the father is homozygous recessive, meaning he has both blue-eyed genes. After calculating, the Punnett square shows a 50-50 chance of brown or blue. Therefore, the dominant gene is no more dominant than the blue-eyed gene itself. One interesting case that we found that can further prove this misconception is the study of individuals with polydactylism. Do not confuse this with the flying dinosaurs known as pterodactyls. This case is much different. People with this mutation have extra digits of fingers or toes. The key feature of this mutation is that it is dominant, and any individual that carries this gene will show the symptoms. In this Punnett square, both parents carry the polydactyl allele and have extra fingers. This results in only a 25% chance of their child having the normal amount of 10 fingers, whereas the rest of them have a 75% chance of having polydactylism. How can this be, you might ask? Well, the polydactyl gene mutation is extremely rare. Only 0.31 babies in every 1,000 births will have the mutation. This means that it is very rare for a person to have the gene mutation that causes polydactyly, even though it is dominant. Majority of the population will have 10 fingers and 10 toes. This shows that just because the trait is dominant does not mean it will always be prevalent in the population. Whether we're talking about eye color or the case of having extra fingers and toes, everyone can thank their parents for the traits or alleles they have. Everyone is unique in their own way, whether they have dominant or recessive genes. So own it. Flaunt it. Be you.